Cultivated and stable community in particular. And I'm calling all my fellow disabled compatriots to vote for Ambassador George Mania as the next president of Liberia. I believe that he can strongly change and improve our lives, take us off the street from begging, and make us better people and better resourceful citizens for our country tomorrow. Don't vote for Joseph Boyka. Joseph Boyka has squandered the opportunity to improve our lives, even though he has been our custodian for 12 years. And he wants to be president now. What he didn't do in 12 years, he won't do it now. He's just going to spoil us further. He's going to squander the opportunities further. Thank you.
Amanda, Awetu, Amanda, Awetu. This one a real one. Who like it? I'm a real singer alongside.
My people, your hello. George Weah and the entire CDC family say thank you for voting George Weah as number one. Again, the voter was not ready printed to finish this matter. So, National Election Commission say we should go back for second round on November 7, 2017. Therefore, George Weah and the entire CDC family are calling on you to please go back and vote on November 7. To vote by one is very easy. To do your voting, you just go, you take a ballot paper, you see George Weah and Joel how to take a picture of the small box right in front of their face. You just take a pen and do your check mark. I want to ballot vote. Or if you get red, you take your fingerprint and just stick it right with a small box. I want a ballot vote. My people, the citizen family are begging and asking you to go back for second round if you love this country and if you want to see George Weah as president. Vote CDC for a better Liberia. Vote George Weah on November 7th.
After they realized that everything was good.
Folks, we'd like to welcome you back to the show. This is Liberian Talk right here on 88.5 and several outlets across the world. We, of course, we're there in Zredri and Junior County, in Maryland County, via divorceable, and now several outlets across the world. Eugene, we're back here.
Well, thank you, Robert. Again, thank you for having me. You said you had a breaking news for the people of Liberia, and I'm sure there are thousands of people in Monrovia, millions if you like, and a couple of other hundreds of thousands around the world that are listening to this broadcast, and I'm sure they're eager to hear the breaking news you have for them in Monrovia, as opposed to what Edwin Snow wants them to have, which is a a pornographic material on paper or in people inboxes. We've said to the Liberian people already, Wigari of Rwanda was one of the latest victims of such a scheme. So that's not going to play out. They have to find another thing to do. But they're not going to produce any video like that. We're capable of doing the same thing, and we can do even worse than that. So I will wait for you on the breaking news, because we want good news now, not bad news. So I'll wait for you, because I'm sure a lot of people will be happy to hear what you have to give them.
Right, my brother. A lot of people who, like I said, on the onsite, will wake up in the morning to news, and probably will wake up in the morning, use all of their time, energy, resources just to spread their lies about people and say, this person has not done anything, this person is not this person is not competent, the one person is not, and so forth. And here is the breaking news, Liberians. Ambassador Senator George Weah, before thinking about becoming a politician, this man has played soccer. He has come from nowhere, like someone said to me, nowhere to somewhere. He has come from Gibraltar and conquered the whole world. Like our friend in Jamaica said, then he won't be stupid like that to be a millionaire. And people say the man is dull, then he won't be dull. And Eugene?
I mean, basically for me, I not only go with in Jamaica, but I say I actually like the kind of dullness ascribed to George Weah. Because, my man, if you are dull and yet you make millions, if you are dull, you run an opposition party for 12 years peacefully.
Yeah, 12 years. Yeah.
If you are dull, you win elections and go in the Senate. If you are dull, you become world best, European best, even though you're not a European. You become world best, even though you have not played in the World Cup. You become Africa best a number of times. And now you are about to become head of state.
Yeah, people say you stay dull. So, but then I myself won't be dull.
People say you still dull. I want to be dull. Because if that kind of dullness will make you a millionaire, give you a bachelor's degree and a master's degree, make you the world best without playing in the World Cup, European best without playing in the European Cup, Africa's best without carrying the African Cup, head of state in an elections, then why don't I want to be dull?
My brother. And so forth, like I was saying, here is the breaking news, Liberians. So somebody from nowhere to somewhere. In February of 2004, specifically, I want to be to the point, on the 11th of February, Armed Forces Day in Liberia, 2004, that was the time the company called Royal Communications, owner of 3 outlets, 2 radios, 1 television, Kings FM with its frequency 88.5, the one we're speaking to you on right now, and then an exclusive entertainment radio, City FM 90.2, and Cloud Television Channel 5. The television station is named after Ambassador Weah's wife, Cloud TV. And since 2004 up to now, those outlets have been up running. But here is the breaking news. Even though a couple of people say, Ambassador, we have not done anything for the country, and some people hold on to that argument to move forward with it. But he was doing that before thinking about presidency or before thinking about getting in politics. As a matter of fact, because I gave you the specific date, February 11, 2004. But then he had not come to politics when he opened his business. Someone was, oh, but that was a business. But it was actually for news and information to the public and also for the entertainment. Now this year, he has not gone to the presidency and have making sure that Cloud TV, one of the conglomerates of Royal Communications, gone international. You can sit way there in Fiamma. All you need to do just get a antenna. You will catch Cloud TV very clear. Now, they're in collaboration with Kisi Free Sport TV. You know Kisi, right? Kisi Free Sport. Eugene?
No, I think I've heard about them, but
you want to Google it now. You find out. Google it and find out. Kisi TV is the redefinition of broadcasting in Africa, taking audiences beyond TV. Now the Cloud TV found a collaboration now with Kisi TV.
But Rabbi, I don't mean to cut you off, but guess what I did on your site? I tried to stream live, and the people that live in America and Europe, I am live right now on the screen. Right? They are like, blowing my phone up. We want to talk. What number can we call? I'm like, Jesus, wow. Rabbi is going to get in trouble again to have overseas lines.
Yeah, I got to just find one line for our people overseas in the diaspora.
Yeah, in the diaspora, they are watching and listening to you live. I have 138 persons on my Facebook page, but then where I am live, where they can see me, but then on the website, the new website, There are hundreds and thousands on their phones right now. It's amazing.
Wow. So amazing.
In fact,
So
one of them said, if you don't talk, she will commit suicide. So I sent her number to you.
Okay, I will call. I'll put that across you. You know, and so Eugene, this is where we are. You know, KCTV, Kidmakers, first truly converged media company,
right,
within African businesses in pay TV,
right,
free to air TV, digital, cloud TV now has stuff, and it's not with possessors. It's basically the way people businesses break the internet. So there is not on anything. So now our vision is beyond.
Wow.
Have you
I hope that showing IE and
you know, great guys at our Royal Communication. They will get in a few people will be able to see what people realize market, how market looks like, to know exactly how it looks like, and all relations, connection with KCT, like people listen to on right now.
Together, free after the media, everybody's preventing business to come to English